Bill Strathmann. He is the CEO of Network for Good, as well as the chairman of the Social Enterprise Alliance. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, tell me what the Network for Good does.
Sure. So Network for Good is a nonprofit. It's the giving innovation engine on the internet. So what we do is we enable donations to thousands of charities each year, $125 million last year to over 40,000 charities, and we do it a variety of different ways.
And then on the same point, let's talk about the other group you're involved with, the Social Enterprise Alliance. What do they do?
Social Enterprise Alliance, I'm the chairman of the board of directors. We're here at YPO GLC with the Social Enterprise Network, and we've just done a partnership agreement. Social Enterprise Alliance is a membership organization, 700 organizations, members across the U.S., and all of them have one thing in common. Either they are businesses or nonprofits. The nonprofits are attacking social problems with business approaches. So they derive their revenue not just from grants, but from earned revenue. One of the challenges with technology is, for social good, is it requires a lot of resources, both human talent and human capital, as well as capital. And when you're focused on social good, there's typically not a lot of financial return on it. So there aren't that many people who are investing in technology for social good. So the number one challenge is capital. The number two challenge is talent. And so what you see evolving now is new forms of entities where you can invest and have a financial return. So B Corps, L3Cs, or different types of organizations that are hybrids of for-profits and nonprofits that kind of blend the social and the financial return. I was running the Chicago Marathon in 2003. And there was a website that was built for American Cancer Society, and I was raising money for in my mom's memory, and it was built for a large organization by a large company, and so the little nonprofits couldn't afford it. So I thought, well, I'm going to create this for all these different organizations. But I was on the kind of partner track at Arthur Andersen, and so taking that risk to basically take over Network for Good when it was in a turnaround situation, which it was. Rather than creating my own entity, I actually took over Network for Good, and turning that around and kind of sacrificing the financial success for what we maybe life significance was probably the biggest risk. And so far it's paid off just because rather than I use the metaphor of when you're on the airplane and the oxygen masks fall, they say take it for yourself and then give it to others. I think a lot of folks do that financially, right? They generate their wealth and then give it away. And so thinking about when in your life you decide to do that is an important thing to think about.